Hi everyone, it's Christina Rilo, and I am here today with your Love Dare. Now, you may be noticing that I am sitting in my bathtub, and you may be wondering, what the heck is Christine doing in her bathtub? Well, here's the thing. This bathtub that you're looking at has been the container for more healing, more self-loving, more filling of love cracks probably than any other place on the entire planet. You see, I am a big believer and knower of the power of the self-love ritual called Bathe in Forgiveness, or plunk yourself in the bathtub and do a ritual that's going to bring you from a place where your heart is cracked to a place where it's full of love. And I know no other place to do this than in the bathtub. You see, water is a place that actually conducts energy. It releases energy, and it also is a conductor of your connection to emotion and feeling and spirit. So when you're sitting in a tub like this, and you're allowing yourself to soak in the water using some special ingredients I'm going to give you here in just a moment, you have the power to release things that normally you wouldn't have. You know, we're not talking about the mind. So easy to think we can do it in our mind, but we can't. We have to do it in our body, in our heart, in our spirit, in our soul. So this week's Love Dare is all about you bathing in forgiveness. That's the Love Dare. Absolutely the Love Dare for you. And this is how it rolls, okay? You ready? Step number 1. Remember, we've been talking about there's someone in your life, a relationship that you've had, either past or current, that you really need to let go of. You need to release it, or you need to release some kind of energy that's there between the two of you. Maybe it's anger, maybe it's sadness, maybe it's regret, maybe it's shame. Whatever that energy is, you need to release it. And you don't need to pick up the phone and have a long conversation with the person. You need to get your butt into the bathtub. So before you get into the bathtub, the first step is to actually write a love letter. So get a piece of paper just like this and write out a love letter. It's really a love letter to yourself, but you're going to write this letter to that person. Dear whatever person it is that you're needing to release the bad juju from, and just say exactly how you feel. Write everything out. Get all of your emotion out. The anger, the sadness, the frustration, the disappointment, the shame, the guilt, the whatever. Get it all onto this piece of paper. And then take this piece of paper and bring it into your bathtub. Bring it into your bathroom. And you're going to bring a couple accoutrements in with you. So you're going to go ahead and get a couple things. Number 1, candles. Definitely want to bring candles with you. So that's number 1. So you got the letter, and you got your candles, and also incense. Very important. My favorite is Nag Champa, but anything that you decide to use is fine. Incense. Number 2, you have your incense, you have your candle, you got your love letter. What else do we need? Bath salts. Very important. This is actually pink Himalayan bath salt. It's a big chunk of pink Himalayan bath salt that you can actually get at like Whole Foods or any grocery store. You can also, not any grocery store, but good grocery stores. And you can also just go and get Epsom salt. That's something else that you can use, but you only want to use good salt. No foo-foo salt with a bunch of chemicals in it. This actually has to be really good salt. And there's actually a company called the Dugan Sisters, D-U-G-G-A-N, and you can Google them, and their salt is probably one of the best salts I've ever used. I love their salt. But if you can't get their salt, all you have to do is get pink salt, Epsom salt, or some kind of good yummy salt. You can also, for extra addedness, actually get a pink crystal, which actually looks a lot like this salt. And pink crystal is actually full of love. So in the salt, you can actually also put pink crystals. They look very similar. And then the other thing that you also need is lotion. So you need to bring lotion with you. And this lotion is something you're going to use after you're done with the bath. And you need to have a yummy bathrobe that you're going to use to wrap yourself in after you're done. Okay? Got all the ingredients? Excellent. Okay, so here's how this is going to run. You're going to get into your bathtub, run the water. I'm not going to start it right now because I'm actually in my robe, which would be kind of a disaster. But you get in, you put the bath in, run the water, insert salt, light candle, light incense. Oh, music. Also great music. One of my favorite things to do when I do forgiveness baths is to listen to Jennifer Beerson's Returning. Jennifer Beerson's Returning. Great forgiveness music. You get all that set up, your atmosphere is all going, put your lotion and your your lovely yumminess. If you don't have a robe, just your favorite pair of PJs, put that on the side for yourself, and then get into the tub with your letter. And you're going to take the letter. First you're going to get in the tub, and you're just going to take a couple breaths. And you're just going to allow yourself to release any of the anger, fear, shame, doubt, guilt that you have for the specific person. And just feel it releasing out of your body. And when you feel like you've gotten into a good space, I want you to actually read this letter out loud. Go ahead, read the letter out loud. And then after you finish reading the letter, use the questions of forgiveness to transform whatever this is into forgiveness. And it's, dear whatever that person's name is, thank you for teaching me this. I release you. I forgive you. And as you say that, I release you, I forgive you, and you really honor them for what they did teach you, I want you to take this letter and I want you to put it into the bath water. And I want you to disintegrate the letter into the bath water and then pull the plug. And then watch as the letter and the salt and everything goes down the drain. And with that releases and takes with it all of those nicky, yucky feelings that are keeping you connected to this person in a way that's not love. And then when you get out of the bathtub, I want you to get out of the bathtub and rub your body with love. Just love it up with that lotion. Rub it all over the place. And as you rub your body, just feeling yourself, loving yourself. And I want you to wrap yourself up in a beautiful robe or your beautiful pajamas. And then I want you to go lay in bed. And I want you, as you're laying in bed, to feel yourself being surrounded by love. And feeling all the love that is in your heart expanding. And I promise you, when you wake up in the morning, you will feel lighter. You will feel lighter because you've just let go of a whole pile of yuck that you no longer need. And your heart will be more pure, just like when you were first born. So that's it, loves. Have a great time doing your bath ritual. And I know you're going to be full of much more love. Much, much love.